Alright, greetings, salutations, good day and highs, guys and gals, and welcome to Act 2 of IndyCar's 13th series. Today we have rounds 3 and 4 set to go here. We're going to be racing at Milwaukee Mile and the streets of Las Vegas. And then we will have our qualifying heat for the 16 part-time drivers and Talent Freedom 100 winner, battling for the last 8 spots in next Sunday 100. Let's have a look at the points as they currently stand. At the top is Catania with 74 points. Then we have 3 drivers, each with 70. Ojiki with 70 points in the DNQ, ranked higher than Shiguri Ui with 70 points and an absence. Well, DNQ, at least you're present. Absence means you don't even show up for qualifying, so I have absences as a lower priority than DNQs. Then we have Umiya Emma with 50 into 20 to make 70, because that's how arithmetic works. And to wrap up the top 5 is Chabel Tanya with 30 and 30, making 60. So 43 of the 48 drivers in the roster have managed to pop in for at least one race. We have yet to hear from Healthy Uno, Ayami Sarway, and Nishiza-san. So the newcomers got featured in at least one race last Friday night. So that's good to hear. Anyway, let's go over to the game. Alright. Round 3 taking place at Milwaukee Mile. We're going to be racing 60 laps right here. And full-time drivers and oval drivers. Let's have a look at the track preview here. Milwaukee Mile, named as such because it is exactly 1.015 miles in length. Banking at the turns 9.25 degrees, and in the straights 2.5 degrees, and of course there's 4 turns. It's called the Milwaukee Mile because calling it the Milwaukee 1.015 mile is quite a mouthful. And we'll showcase one more lap here. You can go a little over 180 miles per hour on these short oval kits, which are just basically the road course kits, but with fewer parts on them. Right, we're set to go here. All the settings look fine, and full and oval. And so we shall load. We'll set our grid. We need 30 drivers. 5 of them will be DNQ. The rest will be in. Ah, man, Mint didn't qualify. That's a darn shame. Defending champion Naruto also misses a cut, along with Iku, Nina, and DM. Dalu's in, starting off at 30th. That probably had a bit of a challenging qualifying session. even though she likes her oval racing. On to more healthy. First race this series, one of IME's daughters getting pole here. Healthy Chan, racing on ovals only, is a part-time driver this month, and she's starting off a pole here. Natural Neko starting off second, and then we have Natsume and Doki. Natsume, another part-time oval driver. Starting row 3 is Annie and Ojiki. Then we have Mio, Lily, and the Monarch. Katanya, Lisa, and Sayu. Ayame's in, Nero, Morko. And finally use chat. Welcome. Welcome. Where was I? Katone, another part-time driver. Ui, full-time. Numi, full-time. Let's go, Doki, says the chat. Let's see how she does here. Hopefully she can get her first podium, I think, or a win, maybe. Shiki Nana Filion. Tanya Emma Tenten. Ami, Kiki, and Tob. And finally, Patra, Vienna, and Delu. Let's go, Hollow Mamas, also says chat. We had a Hollow Mama win last Friday night in Shiguri Ui. Her fifth win in IndyCar competition, all on road courses. This is a short oval. Let's see how she does here. Let's see how the 30 drivers fare here as we get set to go here at Milwaukee Mile. Short oval shenanigans as we're loading the music in to get started. Okay. First 2 rounds of the championship were won by Honda drivers. We have Honda in the first 3 spots in the grid for this 60-lap race. Run around this track here. Let's see how the talent files affect the racing here as the safety car pulls up, and we are set to go for round 3 here at Milwaukee Mile. Doki, Ojiki, and Nacho from the outside with a big jump to begin this race. And then it's Healthy and Natsume. Here comes Nacho Neko, looking for an 8th win, I think. I'm pretty sure she has won at least 7 for an 8th win here. Very good start. Nacho, Doki, and Ojiki are top 3. Everyone has made it through the first lap with no issue. Same 1, 2, 3 as last lap, but Ojiki makes a jump just after start-finish to move up a spot. Actually, Doki Bird goes into the lead. As we see some single file racing, but then it's a mixed bag later in the grid. Careful about touching each other. Nacho has regressed to 7th, strangely enough, but it is early on. There's lots of racing to worry about. Ojiki looking for a second win in 3 races. Very good start to the race for her, the older sister of the former Rainey. Used to share a channel together, but now Ojiki is her own solo act. Anamori healthy in 3. Everyone seems to be doing fine early on. Nothing after 6 laps, which is uncharacteristic of VTuber IndyCar racing on a short track. Usually there would be much mayhem within like the first 2 or 3 laps, but no, it's a clean racing early on. Must be those talent files. It seems to have improved the AI somewhat. Speaking of AI, I've also calibrated the AI racing in the days leading up to the start of this series. So yeah, most everyone seems to be doing fine, including this part-timer here, the very famous multiverse monarch. Lots of leapfrogging with these 3. Doki on the outside, nothing doing much here. Here is the Series 4 champion and famous ASM artist Natsume, up to P3, but trying to be overtaken by that spot by Lilyhops. Nothing doing this time. If you're talking about all-rounders, look no further than Lilyhops. Has won races in many different types of tracks. And here she is back for another go in Indy racing. Ojiki and Doki were neck and neck at the line, but Ojiki jumps at the front, but Doki uses push to pass and goes up, and someone has lost a front wing. Oh, that's Dalu. And Dalu starting off 30th, not having a good start to her race. And more cars missing front wings, that's all I can tell, as far as I'm concerned. Unsurprisingly, Dalu has to restore her own lost front wing. By video game magic, a new one appears in its place. Lily almost went up to 2nd, but Ojiki remains steadfast where she is. We are now a quarter of the way through this race. Doki, Ojiki, and Lily. Hops, that is. Lily doesn't Want to give up a second. Wants to go for the lead here. And at over 180 miles per hour. Lily Hops goes to front. Doki losing ground. As here come the android with the inexplicably a male voice. Yes, that's right. That's right. That part caught me by surprise when I first checked into her videos. What it's like there. Ochiki losing a few spots, down to 6. Lily leads after 20, followed by Doki and pole sitter Hanamori Healthy. All 30 cars still in it. Healthy, a distant third. Almost overtaken by the Mama of Gura. Doki back to front. Doki cuts off the inside in turn 4 and stays ahead. Here come Healthy. Couldn't overtake Lily Hops for second. Everyone in the lead lap save for Delu, who's 2 down. Look at this bunch of cars here. Annie, last time there was a race here, I believe she finished on the podium, like, I think second to Delu. Well, Delu won on this track last time we were here, but this time around, she's not doing so hot. Down 2 laps. Competition seems to have toughened up over the years. Lily Hops couldn't pass Healthy, couldn't complete the overtake. Nothing doing for Annie against Lily Hops. Doki with a pretty nice lead here. Lead almost 1 second. A little over 1 second now. Again, that attempt was a complete no-go for Annie. 30 down, 30 to go. This race is official. Ducky, Healthy, and Lily. And a few more names here. We have a scuffle between drivers still trying to get into the top 10, but has stabilized into single file racing for the time being. Healthy right at Ducky's tail. Tried to pass for the lead, but that was not a clean overtake. Regresses to third, being threatened by Annie, and there you go, Annie to P3. The only incident so far in this race after just past a halfway point was Delutaya losing her front wing and going down 2 laps. But this track isn't devoid of action. We've seen quite a few overtakes for the lead and a few other spots. 2 words. Talent files. Comes Lily Hops. Hoping for a 6th win and tries to go ahead of Ducky. Can she stick the overtake? Nothing doing. Man, look at the gap at the line. 0.008. Nothing doing this time with the overtake attempt. Healthy. No. No go for Annie. Push to pass in play for these drivers. Lily Hops does make the jump to the front. He almost regained the lead. Bit of a melee between Healthy and Annie for third, but Healthy holding on to the 3 spots. Ducky doing the chasing against Lily Hops. Lily Hops playing leapfrog with Ducky. Ducky on the inside in turn 1 and takes the lead with 1/3 of the race to go. Lily on the inside. Goes back to the front. Gotta watch out for Healthy, though. She is inching quickly towards these 2. Ducky again, lots of overtake attempts at turn 1. heck, a lot of overtakes in the turns. Yeah, more likely to overtake in turn 1. If you, we've seen in turn 4 an attempt at overtaking, but the car on the outside makes a move. Healthy improves to second as we approach the 3/4 mark of this round 3. Less than 15 to go. Annie almost making P3. May try again here. Nothing doing and regresses to 5th. Chikafuji Lisa to 4th. Healthy, trying to be the first part-time driver to win this season. Fast approaching Doki Bird. Clear to the front. Healthy. Nothing Doki could do in this turn. Fast-paced action as the laps quickly diminish. Lisa and Lily Hops fast approaching. Lisa to P3. Doki back to the lead with 10 to go. Doki peeling away from Healthy and others. Lisa on the inside to 2nd. No overtake by Healthy. Doki being threatened by the former Sundaria member. Both Doki and Lisa vying for their first win. Couldn't complete the overtake, Lisa. Nothing doing for Lisa. Nothing doing for Healthy to improve to 2nd. No overtake by Lisa here in the last couple turns. Looking for cutting off the inside. Five to go here at Milwaukee Mile. Lisa to the lead. Doki almost takes back the lead from Lisa in turn 4. Nacho wants to get on the podium. Not this time around. Annie to 3. Doki back at front in turn 1. Lots of leapfrogging. Lisa! Nothing doing. Doki peels away. Penultimate lap here. Lisa tried to do the chasing against Doki. White flag is up. Lisa to the front. And Doki is regressing. Coming down to the finish, and Chica Fuji Lisa wins at Milwaukee. Lisa is an IndyCar race winner for the first time ever. Second is Doki, and Annie takes third. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Unknown who will win up to the very last moment. And it was Lisa with the final push to stay ahead and ensure that no one would overtake her up to the front stretch. And that's how it goes here in 21 minutes, 59 seconds, .641. Lisa gets her very first IndyCar win. And Doki, as consolation, does get her first ever podium. Valiant effort right there. So close to a win, but podium should still relieve some of the pain right there. But oh, so close to a win anyway. What a result here at Milwaukee. A clean race, but still lots of action. Lisa, Doki, and Annie. Lisa finally a race win in her name. And Doki Bird, where is she? A podium here, second place here. And Annie reaches double digits in podiums, 10 overall. For Annie. As we go ahead and lock in the points. Ochiki fourth. Ochiki is certainly enjoying her oval racing. Well, 20th for 10-10. We avoids the previous race winner's curse, luckily. So from a win in a previous race at Milwaukee to 30th for Delu today. All right, who finished fifth for 32 points? Lily Hops. No, it's... hold on. Did I screw up a name? Well, I guess I did. Better fix that. Nacho, and then Monarch, Kotone, Nume, Natsume, Catania, Mio, Nero. And then everything makes sense now. So, bonus point for healthy. Gotta make sure I put in the names correctly. And it all looks good. So with her win, Lisa goes to top of the points with 122. Ojiki is second with 106. Catania third with 92. Fourth is Ui with 77. And Doki to fifth with 74. Okay, let's move on. And yes, I've turned on replays because I forgot to do so after the Talent Freedom 100 yesterday. Okay, great. We're going to Las Vegas for street racing. This is another one of those tracks where in test races... actually, Annie's Honda... Annie drives a Honda. It's not an all-Chevy podium. Annie drives Honda. 14 laps, 15. It says here 15, so we're gonna do 15. Teehee, the capture almost said GG no Ray. Rolling start, laps in time 15, 25 minutes. Let's see, what am I supposed to do now? Alright. Track preview. Las Vegas, as I was saying in testing, I had trouble with the TV tickers not working. There's a chance where the TV ticker might not work during the actual race, but we'll see what happens here as we look through this track. After a relatively curved, fast front stretch, you enter this intersection and then go into quite a bunch of 90-degree turns. This is a 2.44 mile, 14 turn counterclockwise street circuit in downtown Las Vegas near the Fremont Street Experience. You go right, and then you go right again, and then a couple left-hand turns. This layout was used only once in Champ Car in 2007, yet well preserved here in rFactor 1 for the Indy vTubers to race on, and maybe Purple Car drivers too, and Phase Car members as well. We're going there for Phase Car in July. Phase Connect's new racing series. Alright, don't forget the chicane. You go left and right. And try not to slam into the middle section. Go right, you go into pit lane. Go left, you stay out on track. And that's a lap here. I believe Annie resides in Japan, or I don't know. The Western drivers having Chevy cars, and the Eastern drivers having Honda cars is a guideline, not a steadfast rule. It's only a guideline. Like, for example, Bao drives Chevy, and Kiki drives Honda, and Milky Queen also drives Honda. But before I ramble further about car distributions, we gotta load this track, because we got round 4 to worry about here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Street racing for round 4, with hopefully a working TV ticker. Yeah, we gotta re-roll the grid. Re-rolling. And oh no, that won't do either. Now can the grid set up properly? Okay. Well, Annie goes straight from making the podium in Milwaukee to not even qualifying for Vegas. Oh, prefers racing on short ovals. Vienna, Catania, Iku, and Nina also miss out on the cut. So at the podium, ooh, look at all these very nice names in the front rows. Look at that, Delutaya, pole on a street course. But the last time Delu made pole on a street course, I believe it was at Houston, like a year or two ago. Delu started off at pole and had a messed up start, and then retiring early. Let's see how Delu does here, alongside the adorable 1010. Made Mint and IME make up row 2. Emma and Ojiki row 3. And it's Shy Lily, Dopey Bird, and DM. Neko Milky and Sorrowway. Bao, Cinder, and Uno. Lisa, Sayu, and Kiki. Shiki, Lily, and Artie. Ami, Numi, and Ui. Billion, Nacho, and Mio. And finally, Patra, Tanya, and Morigo. And yes, I loaded the correct setting for Roden Street drivers. So this grid is stuck as it is. 15 laps here in the Champ Car 2007 layout here at here in Las Vegas. Verification not needed. Let's get to the racing. Alright, we're going counterclockwise again, but this time with a few more right-hand turns than considered necessary. And with a whole lot of walls. This is a street race. Let's fast forward a bit. We're gonna start right here as cars attempt to go around the chicane, but we'll have to be bunched up together, and they'll have to go 2 by 2 into this narrow section on the left. Hopefully we do have a clean start. Safety car pulling up ahead. Let's hope for a working TV ticker as we get into round 4 action here in Vegas. TV ticker is working. Thankfully. Whoa, careful. Everyone pushing around into the deeper intersection. Looking pretty darn good by everyone. Very good start by Furry 1010, who's looking for a win for once. Please. Two-time winner Delu hoping for a 5th win, and first that is not on an oval. I was seeing a bit of car parts going off, I think. And Delu does go to front while I was paying attention to a few others in the pack. IME for once racing. On Twitter this morning, released a drawing of Yozo Amel in honor of her. The now departed HoloLive member. Michi is doing a pretty darn good job after this opening lap of 15. Delutaya 10-10 and IME after 1. Careful about hard touching here. Oh man, Numi is having issues. Marco staying out with no front wing. Tanya, intact car. Battle for the lead between Delu and 10-10. DM in pit lane. Uno in pit lane. The rest are trying to accomplish something. Look at that. Mint and Doki both together. In the top 5. Ojiki having a strong start to the series. Here she is in the top 10. Mint to 3rd. In her very first race in IndyCar competition in Chicagoland last Friday night, finished 3rd. Here she is trying to make her presence felt. Well, she loses her 3rd spots at the moment to Ayami Mama. But these two should know each other pretty darn well. Ayami Mama and Mint. Careful about the touching. Numi finally in proper pit lane fashion. Marco does enter pit lane. Ten and Mint battling for 3. Come on, why touch wall? Very dangerous right there. Delu, for some odd reason, doing quite well here? On a street course? Well, she is 2-time IndyCar Series champion. So she's gotten quite a lot of experience on different tracks. Cars tending to shake left and right after that chicane. Let's see the interval, 1.421 for Delu. Uh-oh, Morco slow to get out. Luckily, the pace car is non-corporeal. Okay, Morco's fine to get out. Saraway struggling here. The part-time driver making the same blooper as Marco for some reason, sliding alongside that barrier separating the electronics and parts and stuff from the actual pit lane. Why, I ask you, why? There's more left-hand turns than right-hand turns in this street circuit layout. Why would you need to turn right as much? Miami pushes to the lead. Pushes, that is. Battle for 3rd between 10-10 and Mint Phantom. Mint does go ahead to 3rd. Well, the lead cars are starting to reach lap traffic. That's Sarway's car way over there as she struggles to make it around here as a part-time road and street driver. Delu on the inside, back to front. Ten barely manages to take back third. Cars luckily able to correct themselves. Lisa stopping to take a drink of... No, I thought she was going into pit lane. She's just staying out. I thought she would have stopped to take a drink of Gatorade in pit lane, but she is staying out. Everyone out on track at the moment. Two Honda drivers battling with each other, the V-Singer and Hollow Mama. And it's the Hollow Mama who has taken control as cars go single file. After this race, we will have the qualifying heat for the part-time drivers. The 32 full-time drivers will be in the 500 no matter what. But there's only room for 40 drivers in the Indy 500. And there's 48 members in the IndyCar roster, plus the TF 100 winner. So that's 17 cars battling for the last 8 spots in next Sunday's Indy 500. Nacho Neko having to stop for a Gatorade break. And again, inexplicably, wall riding the right side. Oh, hello, 10-10 up to second now. Minton Doki on the outside looking in when it comes to being in the top 3. Should IME win here? Should IME win here, it would be her 4th win, with the last 3 all being on street circuits. Mint to P3 now. And of course 10-10 makes a mistake and drops to 5th. Car thankfully still intact. I think IME also made a bit of a blooper, but probably still ahead. As the time-scaled mechanical issues start to come into play, bit of an oversteer, but still remains ahead. Mint to 2nd. Hoping to overtake IME for the lead. Doki almost won at Milwaukee. Might it be Mint who gets her first win? here in Vegas. Race is official at this point because we're through 8. And battling with IME getting into this intersection where the lanes get narrower. Oh, they're approaching this tough section. Nothing doing for Mint. IME stays ahead. Doki and Delu also threatening. Oh, Doki doing the threatening and goes to second. Boy, imagine if there was a Doki Mint double podium. Doki already getting her first podium back in Milwaukee, vying for a second consecutive podium. While Mint is actually going for her second podium of the series. But going up against Delu, who pushes ahead of Mint to take over in P3. Battle for the lead between Doki and IME. Nothing doing for Doki. Second, quite a distance ahead of third. Very close front and back trick for the top two. Front and back trick, I was saying. And the car was almost lost, and the TV ticker is now lost. So we may have to go the rest of the way without graphics on hand. Yeah, the TV ticker seems to have stopped working. Doki takes over for the lead. Battle for third between Delu and Mint Phantom. Thought I saw a car stop and not work anymore, but it seems to be a bit of a ruse, and that ruse caused me to lose the TV ticker. Blep. Actually, Delu and Mint are both trying to approach the Hollow Mama and Birdie. I would say Apex player, but as you may as well know, it's an FPS, and you know how I feel about FPS gameplay. I cannot into it because I ended up suffering from the queasiness. And we don't have ginger ale on hand at the moment. So I guess I'm pretty boned as it is. Mint to 3. With 4 to go, less than 4 to go. IME on the inside, the advantage of the inside. Couldn't quite take advantage of that. There's another inside turn for IME, and that's a no-go for her. Oh, another left-hand inside turn. Again, nothing for the Hollow Mama. But a big problem here as Mint. Oh no! Mint slammed from behind by Neko Kamiyama as cars lose car parts, and that is depressing right there for Mint this late in the race. Major damage as she'll have to stop in pit lane. So there goes hopes for a Doki Mint double podium, I'm sorry to report. Jesus, you just hate to see that. Bad luck for Mint. Just slammed from behind by the part-time driver Neko Kamiyama. Meanwhile, IME's still behind Doki, hoping to surpass Doki. Maybe at the front stretch. Two to go here in Vegas. Either of these drivers here hoping to hit the jackpot. Milky Queen to third. Milky Queen out of nowhere to third. IME outside the racing line, but going back in the line. Delu at least hoping to not be shut out of the podium. IME on the move. Doki using push to pass. And staying ahead. There they approach the chicane. White flag is up for Doki and IME, with Delu now up to third. IME making a move here. Not quite the cleanest of turns, but does take over for the lead. And IME tried to peel away from Doki. Now it's Doki having to do the chasing, hoping for a good turn in which to go for an overtake. Couldn't find an opportunity to do so as of yet. IME showing expertise in her many series she's competed in IndyCar racing as Milky goes to third. And it's gone down to this chicane. And last chance for Doki to push against IME, but it's gonna be too little too late for Doki. Another second place finish for her, and IME gets the W in Vegas. 22:08.401. IME is a four-time IndyCar winner. Congratulations to IME Mama. Another win on a street circuit. First St. Petersburg, and then Manhattan, and now here in Las Vegas. So 3 of the 4 winners to begin the series are Honda drivers. IME, Doki Bird, and Milky Queen are your top 3. As for Doki, another second place finish for her. Again, so close at winning. But 2 podiums already. I'm sure she'll go a long ways in her IndyCar tenure, I suppose. So pretty good start to the season for Doki. Gonna lock in the points. Very nice result by IME Mama, getting the 70 points from a second row start. Audio don't go. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? I was just typing down names. Just shut off the music because it's the end of the race. Probably you may need to type down the keyboard hard so that the sound is working. Cinder, Ui, Miori, Hatra, Billion, Shiki, Lisa, avoids previous race winner's curse. Dag, type in ASMR, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right. Maybe if I save enough money, I might get myself an advanced mechanical keyboard, but with a 10 key, a built-in number pad 10 key. You know how I feel about keyboards. You know how I feel about PC builders having really elaborate PCs, but but having keyboards that don't even have a 10 key, and perhaps a keyboard that not only lacks a 10 key but also lacks arrow keys. How do such people live their lives like that? No 10 key, no arrow keys. Me, I need them for rFactor and stuff. I need the num keys, you know, for rotating the camera on the cars, for example. And hard luck for Min, she finishes 30th. Had a brief taste of the lead at one point, or close to it as possible, but she'll finish way down there. Yeah, just busted out of the race. Hard luck for Mint, but for Iami, it's a pretty nice win for her. It'll be 4 overall for her. Where is Doki Bird? 2 podium finishes, 2 consecutive second place finishes, and Milky Queen also joins the 10 podium club along with Annie. And quite a few names with at least 10 podiums to their name. We'll give Delutai a bonus point for pole. And then mark not applicable for the oval drivers, because they're not even in this race. So your standings as they are, leading the oval classification is Ojiki with 106 points, 20 ahead of Chikafuji Lisa, 86 points. Third is Emma with 51 points. Road and Street classification: Shiguri Uwe, 88 points. Doki, 74 points. Ayami, 70. Overall, Chikafuji Lisa, 131 points. 7 ahead of Doki Bird, 124 points. Third is Ojiki, 107 points. Fourth is Shiguri Uwe, 95 points. And fifth is Katanya, 92 points. And we have yet to see one driver, that's Nishisa-san, in these main races. But we will see her in this qualifying heat for the Indy 500, which we'll get to. I'll say now. So don't mind the full-time drivers. We're only going to worry about the oval drivers and the road course drivers, and of course the Talent Freedom 100 winner in Tomoe Umari. So that's 17 drivers altogether. Remember, the top 8 in this 8-lap qualifying heat will advance to the 500. And this will be a big qualifying heat. This is our very own bump day, ladies and gentlemen. The part-time drivers looking to get into the 500. Real drama here. Load. All right. Starting off in front for this short 8-lapper is Pochi running the ovals. Then we have Artie, Roden Street, Saraway, Roden Street, Cotone, ovals. Non, Roden Street, Natsume, ovals. Captain Hannah, Roden Street, healthy, ovals. 2021 Indy 500 winner Kagranana, ovals. Tomoe Umari, Talent Freedom 100 winner. And there's a livery I made for her. Neko Kamiyama, Roden Street. Tob, ovals. Nero, ovals. Lena, Roden Street. Nishiza-san, Roden Street. Uno, Roden Street. And finally, Multiverse Monarch, ovals. Alright, we're gonna get set to begin this dramatic qualifying heat. Only the top 8 will advance to the 500. The other 9, well, they still got the Indy Grand Prix to look forward to. Yatta-da. Oh good, verification not required. Alright, let's get the music in. Let's see who qualifies for the 500. Eight laps of action. 17 cars and a placeholder we shouldn't mind. We're gonna be fast forwarding here. The cars are in their standard liveries. The 500 liveries, the special Indy 500 liveries will go up provided they qualify for the 500 next Sunday. But for now, we'll see which 8 drivers of these 17 will qualify for next Sunday's Indy 500. It's the qualifying heat here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. A quick 8-lap sprint to the finish. Let's see what happens to the green. Very good spot. Very good start by Halmama Pochi. Saraway does go up to front. Then it's Pochi and Cotone. Tomoe is 10th. That's not going to do well for her. Oh, bit of a mistake. Nishiza-san will not make the 500. Bad luck for Nishiza-san. Failed to show up for any of the first 4 races in this series, and in this qualifying heat will not make the 500. Healthy and Uno are in pit lane. Nishiza-san is out of the 500. Tenjin Kotone goes in front, followed by Pochi and Anon. Remember, only the top 8 will move on. Tomoe is nowhere near the top 8. Had a dominant performance in the Talent Freedom 100, but here she is a few spots outside where she needs to be. Non, however, goes to the front. She has herself a special livery for the 500, which I want to see in the actual race. Nothing doing for Healthy nor Uno. Tob also struggling. Non here. Followed by Artie and Kotone, who loves her oval races. Oh no, Nana is 14th. The 2021 Indy 500 champion at risk of being bumped out, but still 5 laps of action here. Artemis of the Blue, hoping to be one of the top 8 finishers. Tenjin Kotone doing pretty darn well. Pochi in it. Lena Lazar has a chance to make the 500. Same for Neuro. Monarch from 17th to 7th. Halfway through this qualifying heat. Remember, you gotta finish in the top 8. Neko is in the top 8. Hannah not quite in the top 8. Tomoe way down there. Wants to improve her spot. Oh, skirting within the top 8. And does get into the top 8 for the time being. Lena Lazar up to the front. Remember, there's no special award for finishing top of the qualifying heat. Tomoe Umari, Talent Freedom 100 winner, hoping to make magic here. Nero goes into the 8. But Saraway takes it right back. Anon to the front. These two are looking good with 2 to go. Oh man, it's going to be a close battle for the last couple spots in the 500. Oh, but Tomoe is 1 spot down. And there's 1 more lap after this. Artemis of the Blue up in front. Coming down to the last lap. Last chance for some of the drivers on the outside looking in to make a move and to make the top 8. These 3 are looking pretty good. Saraway to 4th, Lena 5th. Tomoe, oh man. Might Tomoe miss out on the 500? Will Captain Hannah make it in? Tomoe up to 8th. Looks like Nyosama might make it in. Oh no, Hannah back up to 8th. Coming down to the finish. And Nan will make it in. Hochi and Saraway as well. Artie, Lena, Nero, Tenjin Kotone, and Hannah. Those are your 8 making the 500. Unlucky for Tomoe, just misses out on the 500. And on none, we'll be racing in the Indy 500. Same for Pochi, Sarway, Artie, Lena, Nero, Katone, and Hannah. Oh, man. Heartbreak for 9 and below. Nana, 2021 500 winner, suffers heartbreak, will not make the 500. We will not see Multiverse Monarch in the 500 either. Series champions Nekarine and Natsume also get bumped out. Oh man, a lot of good names that will not see racing in the Indy 500. But congratulations to non Pochi, Sarway, Artemis of the Blue, Lena, Neurosama, Katone, and Hannah. They will go to the Indy 500. In fact, the top 5 in the top 5 positions at the start of the heat all made it in. Biggest improvements being Neurosama and Lena Lazar. Both made the cut for the biggest Indy VTuber race of them all. Congrats to these two. All right. But that is gonna do it. Next Sunday is the big one, ladies and gentlemen. It's Indy Grand Prix and Indy 500 Day. I just can't wait for it. As we look into the schedule. Next Sunday, the 12th, at 11 a.m. Eastern. 2 big races. We have the Indy Grand Prix. All 48 drivers are eligible to race in the Indy Grand Prix. And then we have the Indy 500. 40 drivers looking to win that silver star in the biggest race of the year. 50 laps of action at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. A lot of drama and action taking place here. I just can't wait. So be sure to tune in on Sunday, next Sunday, May the 12th, for the IMS Double Day, the biggest day of the IndyCar calendar. The Indy Grand Prix and the 2024 Indy 500. Oh man, lots of drama taking place today at Milwaukee, Las Vegas, and at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What will the 2 races at Indianapolis Motor Speedway bring? I just can't wait. 1 week away from the Indy 500. I just can't wait. Hope you are too. Let's see how it is then. We got a big week ahead of us, leading up to next Sunday. So congrats to Lisa and IME, your winners for today, and the 8 drivers qualifying for the Indy 500. Next week for sure, next Sunday for sure, the 12th, 11 Eastern, the Indy Grand Prix and the Indy 500. So, have a great week ahead, and I'll see you next Sunday for the biggest race of them all, the Indy 500. Take care, everyone, and have a great rest of your week. On to Dag.